Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Talented Reads. This video is going to be a vlog for the February challenge that I'm doing with my two besties. But I wanted to run through the challenge before I jump to the reading. So the February challenge runs for the whole month of February. There are a total of 6 prompts, one prompt for each book. And the prompts can be read in any order. You can read more than one at a time if you want. There's no page limit or any book restrictions or anything like that. So the 6 prompts are as follows. Read a book from a genre that you love. Read a book about a favorite subject or trope. Read a book that has Valentine's colors on the cover. Read a book that has your favorite color on the cover. Read a book from a favorite author. And read a chapter while eating your favorite food. Okay, let's get to picking out the books and reading. So, I have scoured my bookshelves for my TBR, and I think I've got everything. So for my horror challenge, which is haunted house stuff, I've got The Grip of It, Remains, Elementals, The Graveyard Apartments, and 12 Nights at Waterhouse. So those are the 5 for that. Alright, and then for my new releases for the month, I'm gonna read Real Easy, which I picked up, came out last month, and then Double House, which came out last month as well. And then my nonfiction is Gory Details. And then for the buzzword with Books and Lala is pronouns for the month. So I picked You Are Not Alone, which will also count for my book of the month. And then NetGalley, I have 5 arcs, which will be on my Kindle. Those will be Echo, Hide, The Way of the Worm. I got Star Father, which is a second book, so I picked up Star Mother to read first. And then I got, it's called The Last Laugh, which is also a second book, and I already owned The Initial Insult, so it was just the first book. I'm gonna read that. So yeah. And then I also have, there's Blackathon happening, being hosted by Bows and Books. And reading for I think it's Team Horror Mystery Thriller, which is actually being run by Bows and Books. So I am going to read My Sister the Serial Killer, and then I picked up the other Black Girl. Actually, I didn't pick it up. I bought this last year when it came out. I think it came out last year, right? Yeah. Yes, I picked this up last year. I've heard some really good things about it. A lot of mixed reviews, but I'm excited to read it. Oh, that's like... Oh, that's cool. So yeah. That'll be my second one. And then I signed up to do another author chat with Powell's Books. And it's Kit Myquist. Kit Myquist. For her book, Tripping Arcadia, which, can I say, the cover is freaking amazing. But it's in conversation with Hannah Witten, who is the author for The Wolf, and I bought this last year. I think the second book comes out, this year, so I would like to pick this up and read this. I joined an author chat earlier this year, and there were a lot of similarities between the two books, so I'd like to read this to see kind of why they chose this in conversation with the other one. So that is all the books, in addition to the new one coming out later this month and the 5 ebooks that I have. But here is all of the TBR. So for my February challenge, I want to go through the prompts and pick out my books for that. So the first prompt is to read a book from a genre that you love. So for me, that's horror. I mean, I've got a lot of options, but so the one I wanted to start with this month is The Grip of It. So I think I'm gonna pick that because I think that'll be good, and it's a short book. So the next one is to read a book with a favorite subject or trope. And let's see. I mean, a haunted house is kind of my favorite trope, but I feel like that's a little redundant. The ebook, one of the ebooks that I have this month is Hide, which I think is about a competition, and I love competitions, so I think I'm gonna pick that one. And then the next is to read a book with Valentine's colors on the cover. To me, that's like pink and red. So, I mean, we've got lots of red. Actually, I'm gonna pick this one because it's like this like hot pink. And it's like almost like an ombre. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And then the next is to read a book that has your favorite color on the cover, which for me, my favorite color is blue. So there's like this one, which I don't know if you can tell, but it's like blue. And then there's this one, and then I guess you could count that as blue, even though it's more like teal. I mean, I guess the graveyard apartment would work too. I think I'm gonna go with the other black girl because this is actually like the shade of blue that I like. And it's like really shiny. Yeah. I mean, it's not like all over the cover, but you get the idea. I'm gonna pick that. And then the next one is read a book from a favorite author. I mean, so this is like the third, that's Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekinen. I think this is like the third one. They have another one actually that I think is coming out this month called The Golden Couple. I think I've given all of these books 4 stars, so that's a contender. Mindy McGinnis, I've read a lot of her books before. However, it's very hit or miss for me, so I don't know that I would consider her like a favorite. Although I do pick up and read everything she ever comes out with, but and these authors are new for me. I think I'm gonna go with Charlie Holmberg though, because I've read several of her other books and I've given all of them 4 and 5 stars, so I would consider her a favorite author. So I'm gonna go with Star Mother. And then the last one is to read a chapter while you're eating your favorite food. So I mean, that could really be anything. But I guess maybe I'll do I guess maybe I'll do You Are Not Alone. I feel like I should do a hardcover so that it lays nice and pretty while I'm trying to eat. I'll do that or The Double House. That might be a good one to eat with. Hopefully there's not anything like traumatic while I'm trying to eat. So I say either of these two are probably good choices. So yeah. So that'll be my February. I'll go with this one. So that'll be my February plus the ebook that I have. So that'll be good. Cool. Okay, so it is Wednesday the 2nd. Yeah. I just started this last night. I got it halfway through. I'm really liking it. It's kind of eerie. I don't know if you can see on the cover, but it has these, like, see these little doodles? It's kind of creepy. But anyways, I'm really liking it. I think I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. The chapters are pretty short. So I should be able to finish it tonight, but yeah. Okay, so I was reading this book and I forgot where I had initially gotten this book from. I've had it for so long. And I was reading it and I came across these. Does anybody remember that box, Page Habit? It was a subscription box. You could go in and pick like whatever genre book you wanted and they would send you a book. But it always came with annotations from the author. And I totally forgot that that's where I got this book from. I miss that box. I wish it was still around. I loved getting the annotations from the author. Some of them are doodles, and like some of them she actually like goes into stuff. But that one. It's kind of cool. It made me miss the box even more. I kind of forgot that's where I had gotten this book from. So close to being done. It's like 10:30 at night, but I finished it. I did it. Yay, it's done. I give it 4 stars. It was pretty trippy. Oh, and this one part in here that I saved, he's like, he walks by the room and he sees his wife sitting in there with a mask on, and he was like, what the heck? So then he like goes to the bedroom and his wife's like sitting on the bed. Anyways, it was pretty trippy. I have like goosebumps just thinking of it. But yeah, it was pretty good. Alright. It is Monday at like 5:30. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So I haven't really been doing a good job updating, but since the last update, I read 2 books. I read Real Easy, which I counted for a book with Valentine's colors, which is like this pinkish reddish ombre thing. And then on my Kindle, I read Hide, which I'll put up a better picture of that. But I read that for a favorite subject or trope. It's kind of a horror book with competitions that are in abandoned amusement park. And I do like competition books, so. But today, I think I'm gonna start You Are Not Alone. It's not very long. I'm hoping I can get like halfway through it tonight and then finish it up tomorrow. I think I was picking this for like to read a chapter with my favorite food. I've already eaten dinner tonight though. And I know it is Valentine's Day, but I don't have a Valentine's, so I don't have any dessert or anything. So maybe I can find something tomorrow night to eat, just so I can use it for that, but I'm going to start this tonight. So that's my goal tonight. Alright, it is Tuesday evening, and I thought I would read some of my book. It is for the prompt, read a chapter while you eat your favorite food. And my favorite food is pizza. Well, not just pizza, but pizza and wings. So here we go. Grogu has even joined us for dinner. He's kind of a messy eater, though. He's got food all over his face. He just threw his mushroom down. And he already has dessert. That blue cookie looks awfully yummy. Alright, it is Tuesday the 15th, like 5:20. I'm getting ready to read. I have an extra blanket here today because I'm like actually kind of chilly, but so this is my goal for tonight. I got pretty good halfway last night, and then I read some on my lunch break today, and then you guys just saw me read a chapter with dinner, which was kind of like a short chapter, but I only have that much more to go, so I'm hoping I can finish that tonight. Alright, it is Friday night at, holy god, I can't see that, 4 or something in the evening. It is still light out, but I have my shades drawn because I'm gonna watch a movie. So it is a 3-day weekend. I have Monday off. So I'd like to, I started For the Wolf. I'm very far in it. I'd like to finish reading this weekend. And then I want to read The Other Black Girl and Star Mother. I want to start and finish those. Both of them are for the February challenge, so I can finish those up. And then on my ebook, I have Arcadia, which I'd like to read. So those are the reading plans. Hopefully I can accomplish all that in 4 days. Maybe if I took a book a day. But it is Friday night, so I want to watch my movie, and then I think maybe I'm going to start this and see if I can get a decent chunk into it. So yeah, that's my plans. Alright, I made it to part 3, I believe. Yep, part 3. I don't have too far to go. I'd like to try to finish this up, but I just took a break to watch a movie called Blood Feast. It was painful. But I'd like to read the next part. Made it to part 4. I'm in the home stretch. I think I've got that much more to go. I don't think there's another part. I think it's just dialogue in that. I'm excited. Let's see how I do in finishing it. It is 6:28. Plenty of time. So it is Sunday, and I read the other book. I finished it yesterday. Last night. It was okay. Didn't quite like the ending and the weird kind of twist that it went, but oh well. Star Mother. I'm reading this for a favorite author. It's kind of short. I'm hoping I can just start and finish it today. I have some gardening to do. I want to get my seeds separated and ready. I probably won't plant them today, although it is kind of a nice day out. So maybe I will, but yeah. So just some gardening. I have a couple of movies I want to watch for my court challenge. And yeah, what's that? Good morning. It's Sunday, like 7 in the morning, and it looks like it's gonna be another nice day out. Didn't get very far in this. I had some family come over yesterday, and then I took a nap, and then I watched a movie, and then I ate. So I read a little bit, probably about halfway. So I'm hoping I can finish this up today, and then bam. Oh my god, it's not Sunday, it's Monday. That's funny. Okay, it's Monday, not Sunday. I am awake. I need coffee. Alright, it is Monday afternoon, and I finished. Yay! Yeah. Done. Challenge has been accepted and finished. Boom. Alright, I've completed the challenge. So let's do a run through of all the books that I read. So for the prompts, read a book from a genre that you love. I read a horror book, The Grip of It by Jack Jamick. This is about a young couple who move into a new house when strange things start occurring. The next prompt is read a book about a favorite subject or trope. I picked Tide by Kirsten White, which I read as an ebook. This is about a competition at an abandoned amusement park, and the only goal is to survive. This was great and my favorite read of the bunch. Next prompt was to read a book that has Valentine's colors. I went with Real Easy by Marie Wachowski. And that has like kind of like a pink ombre colors on the cover, which of course I associate pink with Valentine's. This is a mystery thriller about an exotic dancer who offers to give a coworker a ride home one night, and then she disappears. The next prompt was to read a book that has your favorite color on the cover. My favorite color is blue, and I went with The Other Black Girl by Zakiya Delilah Harris. This is actually my favorite shade of blue too, which worked out nicely. This is a mystery thriller about Nella, who works at a publishing company, and she receives an anonymous note dropped on her desk that tells her she should leave the company now. And things kind of escalate from there. Next prompt is to read a book from my favorite author. I picked Star Mother by Charlie Holmberg. I've read quite a few books from Charlie, and I've given all of her books 4 and 5 stars. Her writing is just beautiful. This is about a mortal who is chosen by the sun god to be a star mother, in which she gives birth to a new star. No mortal has yet to ever survive the birth, but she does. The story is kind of about her returning to Earth after that whole thing happens. Last prompt was to read a chapter while eating your favorite food. I have many favorite foods, but pizza seemed pretty fitting, so I chose to read a chapter of You Are Not Alone by the duo Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. This is about Shay, who witnesses a suicide, and she gets kind of entangled with the Moore sisters, and what starts as kind of an innocent friendship turns into something more sinister. If you are interested in learning any more about my thoughts with this, I have my February wrap-up coming, so you can check that out to kind of learn more about my thoughts and what I rated each of these books. So I enjoyed this little month-long challenge, and I of course love reading with friends. So that's all I have for today's video. Hope you enjoyed watching. Drop a comment below if you've read any of these books and let me know what you thought of them. See you all in the next video. Bye.